What is the difference between being envious and believing in yourself? Envy is a feeling of resentment towards someone else's qualities, possessions, or achievements. It's a negative emotion caused by a sense of inferiority and a desire to have something that someone else has.
Envy reminds me of the tale of two crabs, okay? It's actually more than two, but there was a fisherman that was selling crabs, and he had two buckets where the animals rested. One of the buckets was covered, and the other wasn't. Now, no one noticed that until a woman came to see that and was curious about the difference. She thought maybe they were of different quality crabs or whatever. And then she asked the fisherman about the reason. And he pointed to the lidded crab bucket and said, "Those are Japanese crabs." And then after that, he pointed to the other bucket and he said, "Those are national crabs." Well, of course, the woman still didn't understand. What did one have to do with the other, right? One bucket covered, not the other. And so he noticed how confused she looked, so he explained a little bit further. He said, "You see, Japanese crabs, well, they escape easily. And when one of them tries to get out, the others form a chain and help him until he manages to run away. That's why it's necessary to put a lid on the bucket. But on the other hand, the national crabs, as soon as they see that someone is trying to escape, they grab him and hold him so that he doesn't succeed." Now, there's a moral to that story. An envious person prefers to achieve nothing, provided that others don't either. It's amazing what envy does to your mindset. I had that at first until I started to learn that envy was, in fact, a negative character attribute. And a lot of people who envy others don't believe in their own selves. They don't believe they can be successful. The path to least resistance, I call it, is to start telling people how, they're lucky, or they had something in their favor, and that's why they succeeded, or, they had somebody helping them, or they're envious of them. They just show complete envy. Now, envy and jealousy are two different things, but that's another topic we can get into later.
What is the difference between being envious and believing in yourself? Believing in yourself is having a positive attitude toward yourself and your accomplishments, while at the same time setting high standards and expectations.
I think that it's just easier for people who have that negative character attribute in them to be envious of someone rather than believing in themselves. Well, which one is easier? Well, it seems to me that it's easier to be envious of someone else than it is to believe in yourself. Well, that's what it seems at first. But see, when your belief turns that around and says, "I believe in myself," then all of a sudden you start believing in others. And envy just kind of goes away because you too can succeed. If somebody, for example, I'll give you just a quick example. Let's say someone just reached that $100,000 a year mark, right? And somebody observed that who is not making that money yet. And they look at it and they say, must be nice, right? 3 words, must be nice. And rather than think about themselves in terms of how it's possible for them to succeed, it's easier for them to say, "Oh, it must be nice," if they believe it is. Belief is a very powerful tool. When you believe in yourself, you will believe in others, and it just does not even make sense to be envious of others because of that strong belief in yourself. Having a good belief in yourself is one of the ways that you can eliminate envy from your mindset.
What is the difference between being envious and believing in yourself? Envy looks to the outside, while believing in yourself looks to the inside. Believing in yourself encourages growth, while envy fosters stagnation. By believing in oneself, your mindset is open to growing, while envy can lead to a destructive mindset.
I encourage you to apply just at least one of the things you learned today in your life, and watch what happens when you do that. So I hope everybody goes and grows. Don't let anybody steal your dreams, and make it a wonderful day.